is, can you stay with a cheating partner?
Right.
If y'all saw our little commercial, as y'all know, she can't. I can't either at this point in my life.
Right.
But I have.
Right. Which I'm sure many people have stayed with a cheating partner.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon.
Have anyone ever cheated on you?
Not to my knowledge. I'm not gonna say no.
Okay.
Because, you know, some shit just may not have came to the light.
Mm-hmm.
But not to my knowledge, and I will hope not, because you cheat on me, you cheat yourself.
Facts. Facts. And I feel like, honestly, I feel the same way. If you cheat on me, that's your problem.
Yeah, you cheating yourself out of a good woman,
Right.
so you deal with that, bro.
I was young. I stayed. And I guess I loved him. I stayed. I stayed. He cheated on... Okay, my situation with my child's father is very difficult. He cheated... How can I say this? This don't sound ghetto as fuck. He cheated on me with his ex's sister, best friend, whatever you want to call her. They called each other sisters, but it was like a really, really close friend. From what I know, that's the only time he cheated on me. I'm pretty low-key. I feel like it's more. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I was hurt. It was more so I'm gonna kill him.
Yo. Dad.
Yeah, both of them though. Not just one, like the two of them, because I knew her.
Right.
I knew her, and we had some problems in the past before they did whatever they did. So it was like, oh, her, the girl.
Everybody.
The girl I don't fucking like, her.
It's gonna be a stranger.
Right. I'm not even gonna lie. If it was a stranger, I would have still been mad. But
right. But damn, you put a bitch I don't fuck with.
Like, so it was like, oh, I gotta kill him. Shorty had called me, wanted to like apologizing and shit, all that. And I was like, girl, no. When I see you, I wanna fight. Like,
it's on site.
Yeah, I wanna fight. I wound up not fighting her because I'm not okay. I'm angry. I'm an angry person, but I'm not a huge fighter. Like, I'll fight you. I'll try to beat your ass. But like, as much as like other girls probably have fights, that's not me. And when I approached her, she acted like she didn't want to fight. So I'm like, if you scared of me, I ain't even gonna touch you. You pussy in my eyes at this point, cause this ain't even like I'm with the shits, but this ain't my life. You act like this is your life, so you afraid of me? Right. Even to the point she had told a mutual friend that if we fight, she's not gonna fight fair because I'm bigger than her.
Oh wow.
And cause she was real skinny and she was probably just a little bit shorter than me. But it was just like, girl, how you do something now that I want to beat your ass?
You scared.
I'm not gonna fight fair. What? I was like, all right, I ain't even gonna fight this girl.
Yeah.
Fight her. But I stayed. And do I regret staying? Yes. Now that I'm like older, cause ain't nothing changed.
Right.
He still was whether he cheated or not, he was doing little shit that he wasn't supposed to be doing when it came to other females.
Right.
Like one time my aunt, cause his school was by my aunt's job downtown. She walked by and she saw him in some girl's face, and of course she told me.
Of course, that's my aunt.
Like, and he seen her, so it's like she gonna tell me. You know she gonna tell me. So like I said, he might not have like physically cheated, but he was still flirting. He was still
inappropriate.
Yes, he was still ambitious. And the girls in the school, I don't know. He says that none of them knew that he had a girlfriend. I was picking him up from school because I'm older than my baby father. Y'all sorry, but I was picking him up from school.
Right.
I was in the school building.
But even if they didn't know, it's your job to let people know that you're in a relationship. So you're basically telling me you wasn't telling people that you had a girl.
Basically.
You can't flip it back on them. It's still your fault, bro.
Cause like, when we hang out back together, it was some girl. And like her whole thing is I didn't know, and it's just like how? Like it's just how don't y'all know? Like, and he would like she's just like, well, like she didn't care. Even when she did find out, he says that they stopped talking.
Right.
I still don't believe it.
To this day.
To this day, I don't believe that nothing happened between them while we were together. Cause even after we broke up, it was her. Like if it wasn't gonna be me, it was gonna be her.
Okay.
So it's like I don't believe you. I don't believe neither one of y'all.
Right.
Both of y'all. Like, but I wish I didn't stay because I felt like that was an opening to a lot of disrespect.
Right.
Now in my most recent relationships, you cheat on me, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm not, and to the point, like, you see how she always like, oh, I'll fuck your dad? It's like, oh, I'm gonna fuck somebody better than you. I'm gonna purposely, it's no point of us being together because I'm gonna purposely go fuck somebody I know fucks me better than you do. So that's the type of time I be on. So it's like, I'm gonna just leave.
Right. Ain't no point. I just feel like it's no point in staying with a cheating partner because I feel like you never fully trust them again. Like, even if you like, yeah, I'm gonna forgive you. Mm-hmm. Then it'd be like, yeah, I forgive you on Monday, but then I think about it on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, you kind of taking too long to get back from work. What you doing? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't ever want to have to question myself or you or feel like I gotta have you on lockdown or punishment because I don't trust you. And this is for me. I can't say for nobody else, and it's also for relationships I've seen. I feel like it's stupid. It's stupid. You don't trust me.
Mm-hmm. Why be with me?
Right. What's the point of being with me? And let's really be honest. Even if the person never cheats again, that shit always gonna be in the back of your head. Like, yo, you know you cheated on me, bro.
Yeah.
Like you dead ass cheated on me. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do something that you know is gonna hurt me to that magnitude? That is insane to me. You cannot tell me that you love me and in the same breath hurt me. Purposely. Because you know what is going to happen. It's going to be a consequence. And if I turn around and I fuck somebody else, men cannot handle the same pain that y'all get out.
Not at all.
And I'm not saying there's not men that haven't stayed with women who've cheated.
Yes.
But men are quicker to...
Yep.
That's it. You give a man the same that he give you, I'm not tolerating that. And you cannot be mad because nobody told you to tolerate that.
The way that men react to their girlfriend cheating is how we all should react to being cheated on.
Yeah.
They be done.
That's it. It's nothing else to say.
Right.
You could talk to another man and put on a smile. Oh, you want to be single, bro.
Right,
what?
you being friendly in another nigga face? Like,
what? What?
I can't just have a conversation.
Oh, what? Like, excuse me?
It's that real.
But we tend to take so much. So my thing is to that, like, I'm not gonna do it. I know I'm not gonna trust you. I'm not going to trust you. Mm-hmm. Especially if you ain't used like no condom. Like you had sex with both of us raw. You know what you could have brought back to me?
Right, like you don't even have. Not only do you not have enough respect for me not to cheat on me, you don't have enough respect to protect yourself before coming back to me.
Like you really went and had sex, and let's really be honest, a lot of y'all don't be using condoms
at all. So
you really went and raw dog shorty came back to me and raw dog me, and everything supposed to be cool. I'm supposed to be cool with just everything, like everything. And I'm a very spiritual person, so I believe in soul bond. So you having sex with me raw. So whatever demon shorty got, you bringing that shit back to me. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. Days will be days when I'm off. I don't know why I'm off the whole time. Shorty negativity is inside me because you done brought that shit back to me. And that's me. That's what I'm saying with me. You take on people's shit when you in a relationship or in a situation with people, whether y'all want to believe that or not. You take on whatever they going through. That's just a natural human reaction. If you really care for that person or whatever, you around that person, you take on their grief. They tell you a sad story, you internalize it. Mm-hmm. And then you bring that shit back to me. That's why a lot of y'all can't handle having like a side chick, because if your side chick make you bad, you bring it back to your main chick and you like, damn, what did I do to you? Like, bro, I just made you dinner. We watching a movie and you got an attitude with me because something that something that your side chick going through, or because she don't want to talk to you because she going through whatever. So now that affects your emotions. So now you bringing it back home and now it's affecting my emotions. Like, y'all don't understand how deep cheating goes. Like, that shit is really a emotional scar. So why am I gonna stay with you? To be continue to be scarred, to have that wound reopened?
Mm-hmm.
For what?
I don't know, because honestly, I feel like I only really stayed because I was young. Like, it was like, that's what I was used to. I was afraid of starting over.
Yeah, and I think that's what a lot of people are scared of, starting over.
Yeah. And I feel like that's because a lot of people don't take the time out to really learn themselves.
Mm-hmm.
After me and my baby father broke up,
Mm-hmm.
I took the time to learn myself and to learn what I would deal with, what I won't deal with. That's why now, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of my most recent relationships, they end kind of fast.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not because I'm just like, oh, let me date him and then just be with him for a few months and go. No, it'd be because I know the things that I'm not dealing with.
Right.
The one before my last relationship, he cheated, and it was like, you cheated for nothing. Like, I know the type of girl I am.
Right.
I know what I do. I know what I bring to the table as a woman. So it's like, and in every aspect, sexually, mentally, emotionally, I am there for my man. Okay, the way that I should be. So for him to go and cheat on me when honestly we was in a good place. It's not even like we was in a fucked up place.
Right.
It was what, maybe like 5-6 months into our relationship. We was in a good place. Found out he cheated. It was like, oh, I gotta go because you're wilding.
Right.
I'm good to you. I'm good to you.
Right.
You don't
cheat on me. It's so disrespectful.
But want to stay with me.
Right.
Like, how you want to stay with me? But you cheated.
Why am I supposed to accept that behavior?
Yeah, the two don't make sense.
So what side? Because if I cheat on you, you're not gonna stay with me. So
that's the one I told I'm gonna fuck somebody better.
Right.
It was
so why should I accept? Why should I accept that?
Nah.
Why should I accept? And I see people take abuse for years from cheating partners and cheating spouses, and I'm like, yo, please stop doing that to yourself. Please, you are hurting yourself and you just killing yourself. Like, you can be so great. And I think, and I'm saying this, men don't get offended. I'm saying this as a woman, so it's coming from a woman's perspective, from what I see women go through. I hate when women lose themselves in a relationship and and then they feel like, I gotta prove to you, like, I'm a good woman. Like, I'm a good woman. I'm here. I'm ride or die. I'm 10 toes.
Yeah.
And then you, all the while, you cheating on them and you just using them, but you know they always gonna be there, and you just stealing every ounce of joy that they have. And then someone would just be like, I might as well stay. Like, what's the point of starting over? To let somebody else hurt me, to let somebody else... Like, and you have taken everything from them that they don't even want to have a chance of finding love in a whole nother situation.
Oh, I'm getting emotional, y'all. While she's talking.
But see, you have to be able to feel. And some women become numb to the bullshit. Like, I'm not allowed to feel because I can't feel, because if I feel, I'm gonna have to address these emotions, right? That you ain't shit. You ain't shit, and I gotta address that you ain't shit, and clearly I ain't shit because I'm staying here dealing with you. Y'all ain't shitness, right? So what does that say about me? That says, damn, I gotta check myself. Because where does along the lines does it say, all right, my self-esteem might be a little low, that I feel like I gotta tolerate this from you, right? So, okay, at what point in time, what area do I need to fix to be like, all right, it's tired of you. I'm tired of you. Like, I heard one girl say one time, oh, I stayed with him until I hated him, and then that's when I got the strength to leave. Don't do that. Don't do that. I say this, and this is coming from a therapist's point of view. Don't do that. Do not let yourself get to hate, to anger, and that's all you feel towards the person, because then that makes you make bad choices. And then that makes you bitter. And then when you talking to other people, you in the next situation, or even towards your friends who are in happy situations, you're bitter towards them. You can't be happy for them. You could probably even try to pretend like, oh girl, but then you throw some sly shit in there, girl. You still better watch him. Yeah, but he a good man. And you say he a good man, so girl, he a good man, but you better watch him because you know how men is. but that's coming from that bitterness, right? Because you're not really thoroughly happy for her, because you like, damn, why can't I have that, right? Meanwhile, you never checked yourself, right, for dealing with this man, for putting up your shit with this man. So that's why I always say, why am I gonna stay with somebody? That's emotional abuse to me. Cheating is just emotional abuse. Why would you want to put me through that? So no, I'm not gonna stay with you. If you're gonna cheat on me, fuck you. I'm gonna heal from it and I'm gonna move on. I'm not dealing with that, and I'm not dealing with whatever demons you got going on. You do not get the right to cheat on me. You don't. If you're not happy here,
leave.
Move around, baby.
But see, that's the thing with people in general. I don't want to just
it's not a man or woman thing.
They feel like I can love you and still cheat. I want to be with you, but I'm gonna cheat on you.
No.
And it's like, I don't feel like you can love me and cheat on me. I just don't. I feel like if you love me and I'm not satisfying you in a specific area of our relationship, if you love me, then you should leave me.
Right.
Love me enough to leave me.
Right. And then sometimes it don't even be that you're not satisfying them. People are just not satisfied, period. Some people just can never be satisfied. And if you are one of those people, you need to be single and move around. You feel me? Or be in a poly relationship, maybe. Maybe that'll help you out. There's a lot of women who are into that. There's a lot of men who are into that. I'm guaranteeing you that you can find whatever it is you're looking for. But you don't have the right to emotionally burden someone because you don't know what you want. Who the hell are you?
No, seriously. I got emotional, y'all, when she was saying the whole losing yourself, because I did. I lost myself in that first relationship. And, you know, thinking back on it, I've grown a lot. But thinking back on it and hearing, you know, someone who's never even really dealt with it, talk the way that she talked, it just made me a little emotional. And I'm proud of myself, though. Like, to be able, because a lot of women aren't able to do what I did. Yes, it took time. Me and my baby father broke up when I was 20. I am now 27, about to be 28 this year. It took time to get to this place. But I'm not gonna lie, it's beautiful. I love it here.
It is.
It's a lot of growth that I had to do for myself after that, because I did lose myself in that relationship.
Right. And that's not fair. It's not fair I gotta be emotionally scarred because you don't know what you want. Why is that fair that the next person that comes along, I'm gonna always have this wall because I don't fully trust you, and yet you didn't do anything to me for me to feel like I don't trust you, but because I've been hurt and the wound is not really closed, it's like closed, but you know, you pick at it so it'll open back up. So now I'm like, with you, and I'm just slapping a Band-Aid over this wound instead of like letting it heal. But then you hurting this next person that's trying to love you. And then that's not fair to them because you putting that pressure on them and they didn't hurt you.
Because now you're about to, because you're hurt, because of what somebody else did, you're going to hurt the next person.
Right.
You're going to break them.
Right. And it don't even just got to be that you're going to cheat on them. You're not emotionally available.
And that's enough. You could treat them a certain way.
Right. So they just hitting brick walls, hitting brick walls, hitting brick walls. That's not fair to them.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all have so much demons inside of you and you don't want to address it. Address the fucking demons, yo. No, seriously.
Everything.
Being toxic is not cute. It's not cute and it's not healthy. And y'all be taking it as a joke and the shit is just not, it's not healthy. Like, I can see in people's eyes when they just not healthy. Like, I look at you and I'm like, oh yeah, you a problem child. You're not healthy. You're not healthy. Even people I date, like, I say my biggest thing is I tend to date people who need a lot of spiritual growth.
Okay.
And I'll be like, you know, I'm a healer. It's no problem. But then I become exhausted trying to help you heal. I ain't got time to be healing you and everybody.
You can't have somebody heal if they don't want to.
Exactly. So why do you keep putting yourself in these situations? And that's when you gotta check yourself. Like, all right, you're doing a bit too much, and you need to.
I recommend that everybody who get out of a bad relationship do not get into another one. It doesn't help.
It doesn't.
Going from a bad situation into a situation period do not help the healing process that you need. even now with where I'm at, I still, when I break up with somebody, I still take time to myself before I'm in another relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I might talk to guys, I might go on dates, I might even fuck around with a nigga, but I keep it to a certain extent. I keep that boundary of, okay, I still need this time because I just got out of a relationship, whether it was bad or good. If I, coming out of a good relationship, could mentally fuck with you too.
Right.
So, it could be any, you know, any reason why you could break up with somebody. It doesn't have to be cheating. It could be financial. It could be if y'all just wasn't compatible.
Yeah, it
could be
Some
anything.
Dreams just don't align with each other.
Exactly. So always take that time to heal.
Right.
And that a lot of people don't do it.
They don't heal.
A lot of people, and it's just like
they don't heal. They just continuously look for love.
Yeah, it's like you don't want to completely love yourself first. So that's how I feel like it should be. You before you can love somebody else, you have to love yourself first.
Right. You gotta accept your flaws too. It's certain things.
Yes.
You're not gonna be able to change about you. You feel me? And there's certain things that you gotta be willing to change about you.
Mm-hmm.
And
I agree.
You gotta be able to accept certain things. Like sometimes I be hearing people talk about it and how much they hate certain aspects of themselves, and I'm just like, bro, why would you hate that you got a big heart? Just learn how to manage your big heart.
Yes.
You don't need to hate that. That's a blessing. There's some people out here who have no heart, but you could look into their eyes and you see they have no soul. Mm-hmm. But you're blessed to have a big enough soul to heal everybody. You just gotta learn how to manage it.
Right, who to give it to you. Like who to give it to.
Just manage it. Take it easy. I'm trying to love everything and everybody. Everybody don't deserve your energy, and that's the problem. You want to give everybody your everything and prove to everybody that you're so great when you don't need to prove shit to anyone but yourself. Mm-hmm. And if you're content with what you got going on, then you find someone who is compatible in that area. And it's okay if you're single.
Yes.
That's another thing. People have this huge thing of being single. It's literally legit.
Shit, I love it.
Okay to be single. It is okay to be single. Let me say it one more time. It's okay to be single. You don't have to always be in a relationship. It is totally
It's
okay.
fun.
It's
like,
okay.
It is fun. I'm sorry. Like, I will always choose being single over being in a relationship that don't work for me.
Yeah, like I see people who been together for years and they just together just because they don't want to say like this didn't work out, and I'm just like, yo, y'all miserable together. You're miserable together. Mm-hmm. But y'all talk about single people, but you're miserable, baby.
Right? Shit, I'd rather be happy and single than in a relationship and miserable.
You're miserable, and you gotta live in that house with that person. You hate them so much.
I couldn't do it.
But I come home to peace.
Right, I couldn't do it.
Peace. Ain't no negative energy in my house.
Cause even like being in that relationship, it was like every time I seen him, it was like I don't even want to be here.
Yeah, right.
Like,
I don't even fucking like you.
Yeah, like I don't even want to be here. So it's not a good feeling when you don't like your partner.
Yeah, for real.
And then to, like she said, relationship for years. A lot of the older generation was in relationship for years that they were not happy in. Like,
you hear a lot of people talk about how when they grew up, their mothers was cold to them. Their fathers was, like truck drivers or something, so they was never home. Mm-hmm. Now mothers was like a homemaker. And you would never hear them say, oh, I love you, and hug them. Because guess what? And I'm sorry to tell you that, a lot of y'all mothers didn't want to be mothers. Mm-hmm. A lot of y'all mothers didn't want as many kids as they had. A lot of y'all, it was 6, 11, 12 y'all in a house, and your mother taking care of you by herself, while your father was either working or being a rolling stone. And I hate to tell you, she didn't want that life. But she had no choice. That was the woman's role. Mm-hmm. Lay on your back, have kids, take care of your home, take care of your kids, and die. Mm-hmm. You ain't have nothing else to do. The hell? You don't get happiness. So that's why she was cold to y'all, because she didn't love y'all. She didn't want to be a mother. Or if she loved you, she probably loved the first two, and then she was like, damn.
Then it's like, all right, now he walking.
All these kids, and I gotta feed all of them. And y'all all have needs, and the crying, and this, and that, and there's no one there to help. So now you grow up with trauma because you don't even know what the hell a hug or love feel like.
Yep.
So now you're looking for love, but you don't know how to properly establish what love is or properly know what love is. So you go to a partner who shows you love in the form that you used to receive it, right? Cold. So that's what you deal with.
Yep.
Y'all gotta address that.
What?
Address the elephant in the room. I don't know why y'all so scared of healing, and it's probably because you're gonna unleash some things that you didn't want to unleash, and you just hope that it just eventually go away.
Unleash it.
But demons don't go away, baby.
Like,
Demons attach themselves to you. So wherever you move, that demon
you
gonna
gotta unleash it.
That demon gonna move, baby. It's gonna move. You could go to a new house. You could sage the house from the top to the bottom. You could come have a fucking priest.
Ain't nothing gonna change.
That demon ain't gonna move. It's not gonna move. You gotta address it. You gotta address the elephant in the room, or you're never gonna heal.
And that comes with anything.
That's a life in general. You're never gonna heal from trauma if you don't address it.
To grow from something, you have to address it first.
You have to address it. You have to go through the emotions.
Yes.
You have to feel.
And it's not gonna feel good.
You have to feel every emotion. You're grieving. A lot of people are grieving. Like me, I grieved my childhood. You have to grieve it.
Yeah.
And go through all those bad feelings, and then it's gonna make you physically sick, probably. But you gotta go through it if you want to be better. If you really want to be healthy, you gotta go through it.
Yes. If you want to know what happiness is, you have to.
Because let me tell you, once you get to that place in life, you're not gonna tolerate much. You're not like my big. I cannot tolerate a lot. I cannot. And it's like, why? Why should I? Like in my relationship, I have a 3 strikes, you're out rule. For serious matter, if I gotta tell you 3 times about one matter, and I don't see no improvement, and I told you 3 times, you're out. And I give warnings. I'm not a person that don't give warnings. I'll give you a warning, and I'll say, I done repeated this to you this many times. You're now on a probation. If I don't see what I need to see in this time frame and so on, you're done. Because I'm not dealing with it.
I think that's where I tolerate more than she does. But I think that's where we're different. I don't give warnings because I personally feel like people take those warnings as a joke. That's just what I experience. It's like they look at it like, oh well, she's saying something, so she don't really mean it. That's just how I feel.
I feel like that's when you give more than one warning. I give one warning.
Okay.
You got one warning, and then I'm done. And then anybody who's ever been in a relationship with me already know how I give it up. I'm done. Yeah. I had one boy do one thing wrong to me. I didn't even give him no more. And I said, don't say that to me ever again. He did it again, and I was gone. That was back in like 2017. He's still in my DMs.
Cause you only got one time.
You got one time to do something I really, really, really don't like.
Yeah.
And I'm done.
Yeah.
And I'm a person, I tell people from the beginning, I'm like this, and this. I'm very transparent. You're gonna love me like this. This is how I need to be loved. You're not gonna love me how you feel you need to love me. You're gonna love me how I need to be loved. And I'm gonna love you how you need to be loved. Yeah. And it might not even be on the same page. It might not be on one accord. How I physically need to be loved. You might be a person that need more physical touch. Right. I'm a person who may need more words. I need you to show it. You're gonna love me how I need to be loved, and if you don't do that, I'm going to leave you. Your one strike, if I find out you're cheating, I'm done. Oh. That's it. You ain't getting you don't get nothing. You're not getting nothing from me.
You don't get no warning, you don't get listen, we can try again. No.
I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that. This is also why I don't post people, because I'm gonna take my L in private. If it don't work out, take my L in private.
Cause us trying again is me cheating back, and then we could try again.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
And
because that's gonna bring out a different level of anger. And since I'm in a really good space, I don't need that kind of energy inside me. Why bring out the pettiness devil in me when I'm in a happy space? For you, nah, you're not worth it. I'm gonna move around.
Yeah, like you see, listen, pettiness.
That pettiness devil is But
I am mature enough to be like, nah, I'll just go. but I am petty. That's my mind automatically goes, okay, we gonna try, but I'm gonna get you back.
I want you to feel the hurt that I feel.
Yeah.
And then when you get to that level, then y'all just gonna go back and forth with hurting each other.
At that point, so there's no point, honestly. But
there's no point. Y'all ain't gonna really ever trust nobody. And then with the problem with me, with couples who cheat on each other, is when y'all get angry, y'all get petty. Oh, yeah, but remember when you fucked so and so? Oh, but you remember when you did that with so and so? Oh, I ain't gonna do this for you because you did that with so and so. I ain't gonna love you like this because you did that with so and so. I get petty in y'all arguments.
what?
So then what's the point of me being together? Because when every time you get mad, you're gonna bring it up.
Wait, okay, so the argument will be about something totally different?
No, the argument's gonna be about what you did.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna have an argument, we're gonna have a disagreement, and that's gonna turn into, oh yeah, but remember when you fucked him?
Nah, nope.
Oh, you remember when you fucked her?
That's too much energy of like always.
Oh, I ain't giving you dick like that because you was fucking him like that. So no, fuck that. Go.
I can't.
No, you're not gonna hinder me.
That's too much of like you messing with my happiness at that point. And then I can't do it.
The person who cheated always forgets like there's temptation for everybody. It's temptation for everybody. Temptation lurks everywhere. But if you love your partner the way you say you love your partner, you should be strong enough to go ahead and move around that temptation. And my thing is, a lot of y'all be having like women who be like bisexual or bi-curious, and they really be with the shits, and then you still be volleying. Like I just
and you don't even got to. She like girls too. Talk to her.
I don't be getting it.
Like try to have y'all.
And if
y'all supposed to be fucking these hoes
women
together
the right way. A lot of times when you really loving your woman the right way or loving your man the right way, it kind of opens up a portal. And I say this from experience. You open up a portal to where it's like, I want to try whatever with you. And I'm not saying like crack or nothing. But I'm willing to open myself up to other things because I'm like, oh my God, I'm so in love. So yeah, I'm gonna try a threesome. I might not be into women, but I'll try. You know, I'm not saying people don't make rules to it. Like, all right, you know, she can only whatever. You know, she can only suck your bag. Or whatever, you know, she can't do not too much to me.
Right.
But you willing to open up to other things, but y'all don't even be loving y'all partners the right way. Y'all be talking about what they don't do for them, but y'all never say what y'all don't do for them. What they don't do for you, but you never say what you don't do for them and how you not loving them properly, but it's always what they didn't do for you. Why did they stop loving you? So you telling me they was loving you or loving. Your girl was loving on you, your man was loving on you, and then out of nowhere they stopped loving you? So what changed?
Right. Because I feel everybody wind up not doing things that they once did in a relationship.
We all get into a complacent place.
Yeah. So it's like, what wasn't you doing right? She ain't cheat on you?
Right.
He ain't cheat on you?
Right.
What wasn't you doing?
Right.
Because I'm pretty sure you could, same way you could be like, oh, you wasn't doing this. They could be like, okay, but you wasn't doing this either.
Right. Like it's a guy on Instagram. He was talking about how his current wife was his side chick.
Okay.
And he kept saying like
it happens more than we think.
His side chick was like that chick. She was always there. She did whatever he wanted, whatever he needed. She was there. And they was going through this for years, and he wasn't leaving his chick, right? Going through this for years. So then the only reason he left his chick is because he said the finances got bad or whatever the case may be, and then he's like, alright, I gotta move.
Okay.
So my thing is, like, to hear him say that out loud says you was never gonna get him if money wasn't an issue. You was never gonna get him. Stupid.
Yeah.
So then he's like, oh, well, he had to move out, and he had to move a 3-bedroom house. He ain't have no male friends or nothing to help him. My first thought was, damn, you got a 3-bedroom house and you ain't have money for movers?
Right.
He called her, he talking to her, whatever. And he was like, it wasn't that he was asking her. He just was talking to her regular, how you talk to your partner. And she was like, what, you moving a house? Oh, no. She was at work. She only left work to come help him move refrigerators and furniture.
I ain't gonna lie.
The side chick.
I'm not gonna lie.
He said she had on like a shorts, moving gloves, and all kinds. She was ready.
Oh, she deserved that work, Turner. She was working for that.
But you wasn't gonna get it.
You wasn't gonna
if
get
the money wasn't. That's my thing. You was not gonna get it if money wasn't an issue. So you got oh, you got this title after like 10 years of being a side chick.
I can't be nobody's side chick.
I don't get it. Like, do y'all not have any self-worth? And his thing was, you know, her thing was, at first she wanted to mess with him because he had somebody, and then she got with other dudes, and they was wasting her time, whatever. So she came back to him like, oh, you still want to mess around? So she I guess she figured, right? Like, you figured, oh, they gonna cheat on me anyway, so I might as well go with a dude and already know what it is. That's
but why can't it be a dude that don't have somebody that knows what it is? Because that's what this generation is about right now anyway. They just mess around. Let's be real. Why can't you just mess with someone else that's single and not be in a committed
And then my
relationship?
thing is, you was a side chick, so you feel like he not gonna ever have another side chick. You really feel like
you
that?
was the side chick.
You really feel like he not gonna cheat on you? You feel like he not gonna do that?
I would never ever
How you get him is how you lose him. Y'all always gonna have a toxic relationship because of what you're built on, no matter what. And no matter what the person, oh, I ain't cheat on her. Yes, you did, bro. Yes, you did. Y'all don't be, these men don't be in happy situations, but they stay there. And they keep you as a side chick. And the only time a lot of them even walk away from their main chick is because the main chick is like, I had enough. So then you get the ride.
That be it. That be the real shit. It don't be the man. It be the woman, oh, I'm fed up with you now, I'm leaving.
Yeah. So now you get a chance to rise up. And then you feel like y'all supposed to just have this happy home.
I don't want that chance.
I don't want to do, first of all, I have a code in myself. I don't mess with people who are in relationships, but I really don't mess with people who are married. And I don't do this,
period,
because I am a woman.
Period.
Right? And I have so much respect for other women that I cannot cause you harm. Even if I don't know you, even if I have no loyalty to you or nothing, me as a woman, I cannot cause another woman harm because I know how much that hurts. Mm-hmm. To find out that the person you love and the person you give your all to is violating you. Mm-hmm. Just violating you. But my point of this story is he kept saying what the side chick was doing and what the main chick basically wasn't doing, but he never said
what he didn't do.
Exactly. That's why you left out that part. Right. What made her feel like, fuck it, man, alright, we gonna be a lazy relationship, we gonna be lazy then. Mm-hmm. What made her get to that point? So at one point she was a great woman and then she just stopped. What happened?
Right, what happened?
Tell both sides. Y'all only tell one side.
Yep.
And then you cheat. You cause emotional damage, and then you feel like people are not supposed to be scorned. People are not supposed to be bitter. They're going to be. They're going to be.
No, they don't think about it. They think about their pleasure in the moment.
Y'all, you pleasure her for 10 years, bro. How much pleasure you need?
I would never understand that. Like, you can't be with me for like how? Y'all just leave me. If you're gonna continue, like, it's one thing you cheat one time, I don't find out.
Right.
But to continue,
fucking sorry.
You ain't get it out of your system.
And then you only got upgraded because they broke up over money. Like, he was never leaving, and he said that, like, I wasn't leaving her, but the money started.
That right there, I would not want to be with you.
He said it, like, I'm, you know, like, our plans wasn't aligned, the money, she was fucking up the money, whatever. I don't know, I guess that means she was spending money. And then they broke up.
I don't want to be with you.
Right? But yet, you only got, like, that's a brain fault. Like, you really feel special. You only got upgraded for one reason. And a lot of y'all only get upgraded because
and to
one
hear
person
your
left the
husband
other.
say I wasn't leaving her.
Move around, sis. Move around.
Like, that's my thing. He's letting you know, like, it wouldn't have been you.
And now you feel like because you got the ring, like what?
Oh yeah, no, they feel special with that. You know that.
You think he's done cheating? You think he's done cheating?
Same way you was there when he had somebody, it's somebody there right now. It might be multiple there.
It's probably gonna be a younger one. I ain't even gonna hold you, sis. I ain't even gonna hold you. But y'all need to heal. Don't stay with a cheating partner, please. It ain't
At
worth
all.
it. It ain't worth it. The only time I will give a pass to staying with a cheating partner is if they rich.
Before we go, I
Give
have
the
a
money.
question for you though. Okay, because I know I have a different opinion when it like in this specific situation. If you're married for some years and you find out your partner cheat, how would you handle it?
Oh, that's different.
Okay.
You're married.
All right, I feel that way too.
I'm not gonna immediately file for divorce.
Okay.
I am gonna say that we need a separation though.
Yes.
So I could figure out now if we are newly married, we done.
Duh.
We got years in, and
Mhm.
I say 5+ years in, maybe a kid. I'm gonna need time. I'm gonna
Yes.
need time. Just because of the fact that we are married, more than likely everything that we have is tied up together. We might have children.
Mhm.
And I have literally given you everything
Mhm.
of me, my love, my affection, my time, my everything to
Yeah.
you as my husband. I will need time. I will need a lot of time. And I'm not going to say that I will walk away, and I'm not going to say that I won't walk away. But I am going to say that I'm going to take an extended amount of time. And I'm talking like I'm going to need like a year. I'm not even going to hold you. Because being married and
A
being
year with
cheated
counseling
on,
for me. We gotta go to counseling.
married and cheated on,
Mhm.
that's an extra level of hurt.
Yeah.
I'm your wife and you're cheating on me.
Mhm.
Yeah, like you're gonna have to move out.
Yeah, I feel the same. And that's why I just wanted to know because it is a difference.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna leave. I will say everything she said is how I feel. I feel like we during that healing process that I'm going to take for myself.
Yeah.
Fuck how you feel.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna take for myself. I feel like we gotta go to counseling. I want to hear why you did it.
And if I don't like your reason, I'm probably gonna leave. I'm not gonna hold you. Like if it's a superficial reason that you cheated, and it's something like you never even brought up to me, like we never had a conversation about it, I might leave you. I strongly might, because sometimes I be hearing things and I'm like, yo, but you never had a conversation with your partner about that. You never even talked to your partner about that.
Mm-hmm.
So you just took it upon yourself to just cheat like that? Wow.
I mean, at that point, you didn't even give your partner a chance to change whatever was bothering
You had no consideration for your partner. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, like.
I want to hear it. I want to know. I want to get to the deeper, because it better be something like that you spoke to me about that I just brushed off. It better be a deeper rooted issue on why you cheated on me as your wife.
Yeah.
So yes, counseling, I want to hear it. I do, and I better not hear it was a mistake. I hate when people say cheating is a mistake. I don't want to hear it.
Trip and fall in the pussy.
I don't want to hear it.
You're
Don't
not
say
trip and fall in the
exactly.
pussy.
Most cheating start with a conversation. You can tell when you're about to cheat. You can tell when something is going a certain way.
Even one night stands, bro, you can tell.
You can tell when it's going a certain way.
You can tell, bro.
You're constantly having like she said, one night stands. We in a club.
Right.
The vibe is right. Oh, you wanna go somewhere
You
so
already
we can
know
be
what it's
alone?
about to be like.
Know what it is?
You already know. You already know.
So it's never a mistake. I wish my husband would. Oh, it was a mistake. What?
At that point, I'm leaving you.
Yes, at that point I gotta go because what led up to it? You telling me that you
put
just
yourself in that position.
right? Because how did you cheat? Because why are you with this woman by yourself? Why are you with this man by yourself?
And
in a house,
that's not fair because we both get temptation. We both get temptation. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to go out and indulge in your temptation, but I can't. Y'all keep forgetting like it's always gonna be somebody finer than you, somebody who got more money than you, somebody who's more available than you. So if I could suck it up and keep it moving, you could suck it up,
okay,
and keep it moving, bro.
Okay.
Like that's not fair. It's not, and I don't want to hear nothing about life not fair, none of that. And this marriage is gonna be fair. And this marriage is going to be fair. So if your thing is, oh, it was a mistake, move around, bro.
Yeah.
I'll see you at the court proceedings.
That's an automatic. I gotta go. Divorce.
Right. I'll see you at the court proceedings. You can get joint custody. It's not a problem.
Facts.
You keep whatever you claim and what I keep whatever I keep.
Facts.
It's cool.
But guys, our time is up today. Y'all know we here every Thursday. Every fucking Thursday, okay? Nia, say your line, girl.
So like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share it, comment, all that good stuff. Go to all your friends. Thank you guys.
Bye guys.